Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we have a lot to get through. We will of course be doing ZLOY Demon's account overview, but the video he sent me is not enough to get the video to 10 minutes, so we will be going over this clip that I wanted to show you guys first. Everything in the account overview is in the clip, but he went through it quite quickly, so that's why it isn't very long. Now, we've actually raided this guy, I think, over 6 times before. He has around 18 million troops, and his shield always drops pretty much every day or once every 2 days. But whenever we rally him, he shields after a few minutes. The furthest we've ever got is a leaderless rally, then he shielded after that. So we're trying our luck right now. It's very late in China, so he's not going to get any reinforcements. And hopefully this guy is asleep and will actually let us zero him this time. Now, this guy is in infantry phalanx, so Hex is hitting first with cavalry. Now he gets capped, but he kills 3.7 million troops, so that's a good start. Now, after Hex has been capped, Pan is going to rally with Cav next, because he still has 1.7 million infantry left. I went through his scout just now, and if you looked at that, then you could see his comp isn't too bad. It's not like he's got a bunch of T3 or anything. His war heroes, though, are less than desirable. So Pan's rally is walking now. I'm getting ready to set range right after that because Pan is going to get capped. He does take out the rest of the infantry. So I'll go ahead now and pop my size boost and then set full T4 range. And right after that, I'm going to scout just to check to see what's left. His infantry, I know, is probably gone, but I'm going to check anyway. What this guy really needs right now is T4 inf reinforcements from his guild, but because it's so late in China, he probably won't get them. What we have noticed with this particular Chinese guild, M7Y, is that they do reinforce their players, but only if they're online. No one is coming to help out this guy, and that's a really good thing for us, because if this guy did get full reinforcements, as one guild hitting him alone, it would be very difficult for us to continue rallying if he did get those reinforcements, because my range rally would probably just bounce off the infantry. Just over 10 seconds till I march now. He still hasn't got any reinforcements, so everything is going to plan. I'm going to pop my attack boost and then sit on my gear screen, ready to change to range gear as soon as the rally launches. We all know that this is going to be the rally to burn him because he only has 100k T4 inf left. So I'm walking and, oh, that's nasty. That is a nasty hit. 80 million drop there, 5 million dead troops, and he only has range left now. My rally took out all of his cavalry. So Hex is going to set inf next. He has 6 million troops left now, and I was actually debating whether or not I should try a solo. No, just for science, to see whether I can actually solo that many troops left. But unfortunately, the decision is taken out of my hands because he does shield, so that sucks. But we did get 3 beautiful hits off him, and this is the furthest we've ever got with this player before. So now we're going to move on to the part of the video that you all came here for, Demon's account overview. I'm going to slow parts of the video down so you can see some of the duels and the stats a bit better, because he went through them quite quickly. So this is his inf range set right now. In this gear, he does hit 600%, well, pretty much 600% in inf and range, and a respectable 550 army HP. Now, keep in mind that this gear is dueled for spears, not for mix. Now he's going over his hunting gear, all mythic there, and gold hunter jewels. Right after that, he's going to go show us his infantry set. His imp set is, of course, full mythic with all gold jewels. Now, in that gear, he hits 835 inf attack. Now, inf is my best stat, and he's still 170% ahead of me. Next up is his range set, which has 2 gold champ pieces in there. And if you're paying attention, on his inf set, he had 2 cups that were jeweled for infantry, and 1 cup that had like inf range jewels in it. Now in his range set, he's got 2 cups jeweled entirely for range, so I believe this account does have 5 mythic cups. His total range attack is 834. Now Demon is going to switch into Cavalry Talents to show us his Cav stats. Cav might be his lowest stat at 801%, but that's still 150% higher than my Cav. So looking through this account makes me feel really, really poor. We're done with the war gear, so now Demon is going to flick through his other gear sets. We've got Research right here, all mythic. Then we've got his speed gear, and then his familiar gear. And right after this, he then shows us his purple Frostwing, which I'm going to guess is his troll gear. Next up is his academy. Now Demon is a maxed research player with T5, so all of the research trees are going to be maxed. Nothing interesting to see there, so I'm going to speed through them really quickly. Next up are his might stats on his profile. So we can see that Demon has 500 million troop might, not bad, and over 1 billion research might, obviously because he's max research. Next up, he's going to go through his heroes, and I believe he has every pay-to-play hero maxed other than the 3 at the bottom and excluding the 11k heroes, and he's definitely got every free-to-play hero maxed as well. Right after this, he will go through his battalions, which I don't really see many battalion setups when I watch account overviews, so this is a nice treat for you guys because you get to see exactly what Demon attacks with. So he's got the 3 spear battalions with pure T4 in them on the first page, and on the second page he has his T4, T5 marches. Because T5 is expensive to heal, you don't really want to send it every rally, because then it gets quite costly to keep healing T5 every single time you get capped. Now I'm guessing most of you can't read Russian, and on the second page he does have a battalion labelled full T5 infantry. He doesn't actually show that one, but we can guess that it's got full T5 infantry in it. Now he sent me the first part of the video, and then he sent me the second part a bit later. And in the second part, in between the first and the second parts, he had been capped, so that's why his leader is in prison there. So he's just going to go over his familiars. Now with an account like this, you would expect pretty much all the familiars to be maxed, and interestingly here, he has most of the battle familiars maxed, or definitely the ones that he needs to use, but he hasn't really done much with their, like, the normal skills. As you can see, as he's scrolling through, a lot of them are at low levels or even level 1, like he hasn't even touched some of them. Now arguably you could say that he doesn't even need most of these lower level familiar skills because of where the account is at right now, but some of them like the Griffin, well, I think he could use that. I find Griffin very useful myself, but like I said, most of these he doesn't need, so he isn't wasting any time on them at all. He has over 700 red talent orbs, so he could max a couple of these ones if he wanted to. I think, what's the cost to max a tier 2 familiar? Isn't it like 400 orbs? So he could max at least one of them and get the other one quite close to max. But I guess he's not really too bothered about it. So that brings us to the end of the account overview. I hope you guys did enjoy looking through this account, and a huge thank you to Mr. ZLOY Demon for giving us a chance to look inside his pretty sick account. Now tomorrow an important video will be uploaded announcing something, but I can't talk about it in this video because last time, well, every time I try to talk about this in a video, even if the video is over 10 minutes, YouTube will demonetize and generally suppress the video from the algorithm, so not as many people will see it. And with the way YouTube works, if I mention this thing that YouTube doesn't really want me to talk about for some reason, then there's a chance this video could get demonetized and suppressed. So just be ready for tomorrow's video because there's a very important announcement. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video.